Hello, gamers. That is right. The Android twins are finally here. We have 17. This is from the Super Saga, Tournament of Power. Um, Not much hype behind them, but they're still pretty cool characters. I did like 17 in this saga. He was really cool, especially in that final fight. Um, it's been a while since we received any Android units. Oh, wow, and their art is quite impressive. But anyways, I believe it has been a while since we received any Android. I'll look into that. So in this video, we will check their stats. And oh my gosh, she was 18. Everyone shut up. She's amazing. Oh, we already know. 10 out of 10. Number one waifu. 18. Anyways, 18. It's been a while since we've received any copy of her. Definitely love the art. Very shiny. Love their arts. So cool. We get two new characters already better than the last banner. Because we only got one character from that. So anyways, that was a shame. I want to talk about well, it's still going on. The previous banner of Super Saiyan 4 LF Goku. Yeah, real disappointment. One character in the extreme. I'm not counting extremes. One character, LF. You have a 0.5% chance of pulling a single new character. You get horrible banner. The Force of the Fourth. God awful. Anyways, we have our next All Stars. This will be the last banner before the 3rd anniversary. Alright, there you have it. These are the two new characters. And as you can see, we have a new Extreme Baby. Now, for stars, these two androids are a part of the Super Saga and Tournament of Power specifically, which does lead to Mastered UI Ultra Instinct. Are we going to get him for 3rd anniversary? Hopefully not. We got him for half anniversary, so only 6 months for kind of like the next step is a bit quick. And again, we've been speculating Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta for quite a while now. Lots of hints like Baby, as well as all the GT characters getting a Zenkai, including Red Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4, and then Purple Goku. He's getting Zenkai soon. I don't know when, but soon. And a lot of people are speculating right now that we got that Goku Black. On top of that, there was also an image a while ago with Zamasu with an extra earring, but the earrings were a different color. And everyone in the Dragon Ball fan base are crazy about anything, any little image and any little color change. They will go crazy on theories. Of course, for Christmas or Black Friday, someone's noticed in the banner that the white that they used in the title was slightly different than the usual and fit the UI sparkle thing, and they were technically right, but that's just because there's always a wild guess, and one of them are going to be right. Okay, I first want to say, take a look. The most recent Android we got was this one, which was quite a while ago, and then before that, I believe it was this Perfect Cell, which again, phenomenal unit, one of the best characters in the game. I'd argue for a character that, not Zenkai or an LF, so I would arguably say he's one of the strongest characters. Like with Goku Black, the transforming one, very phenomenal units. But anyways, so it's been a while since we've got Android characters. I just want to say, I'm a little bit nervous. I really want to skip, I really do, but these characters are pretty impressive. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. For starters, of course, he holds a couple little things. Just damage inflicted, which is nice. It's usually would be a strike attack thing, but it's just damage inflicted. On top of that, it's 10 timer counts, and there's the same card. So that's a decent start already. So on top of that, let's just look at stats. He is, again, strike orientated, so that's good. Alright, nothing special there. Key recovery, that's nice. Not a whole lot of characters have key recovery on their cards. This Broly and that Rage Trunks have this as well. This one's interesting. Axel Driver deals massive impact damage. Inflict all enemies with 2 substitution count upon activation. That's what's really important. I mean, if you activate this, they're sealed in just for a couple of seconds, enough to, land your combo. So that's a very strong special card. These are always like very impressive cards. Now this interesting one, Talk to the Hand. Very interesting. Destroy one enemy strike, blast, and special move arts card. That's very specific. We've never really had anything that target specific cards, multiple specific cards. It's usually just all strike, all blast, or just 3 cards. But this is already different. Very interesting. On top of that, flex all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20% damage speed for 15 timer counts. That's pretty solid. And on top of that, inflict all enemies with 1 substitution count. That's a really solid thing. You could really mess up someone's game if you just add on a little bit and a little bit more to the substitution count. And there's no limit on that. You can just keep on doing that. If you have 3 in your 3 green cards in your hand for some reason, you just pop all those and do 3 plus substitution count to your opponent. Anyways, main ability. Pretty impressive. No, pretty basic. Draw a special move. Own health. Receive own health by 25%. That's pretty solid. Key by 50. That's quite a bit. 50% of damage. Special move damage. Also a pretty solid amount. And then increase draw level speed. This is just a very top tier main ability. You know, this is gets health back, gets key back, special move up, and cards draw speed up. That's a very solid main ability. Nothing too special here, you know, Universal Saga and Android. Base strike attack, that's not bad. Now his main abilities are pretty strong. Reduce damage received by 30% when battle starts, cannot be cancelled. That's pretty impressive. If you look at his max stats, his defense isn't that great. That's the maxed out. I don't know why he is at like 3 stars. But anyways, that's solid. On top of that, the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 90% damage inflicted. They just keep on upping this. I believe the Vegeta that came out of Boo was 70% damage inflicted. Then Boo was 80% damage inflicted. I think LF Goku Black was also 80%. Now it's 90% damage inflicted. I guarantee you the new LF for Anniversary will have 100% damage inflicted. And that's just going to be crazy. On top of that, shortens ally substitution count by 1. I would say 5 times. That's a good amount. 5 times. And both your allies. So that's pretty solid. Seal all enemies' main abilities for 10 timer counts. Activates twice. We finally have another thing that seals enemies' main abilities. I don't think there's many characters. There's just the LF Beerus, and I'm not so sure if there's any other characters that comes to mind that actually use this ability. And Beerus, that's one of his best things. You can seal a person's main ability. If it's a transformed one like Goku Black, this is an amazingly solid ability where you can just seal it and they can't transform, and it's great. On top of that, inflict enemy with attribute downgrade plus 15% to special arts cost for 10 time counts when every time faced with an enemy. Nothing too amazing, but just really can mess up a person's combo if you add on special arts cost. So that's good. That is a really solid. This guy is very good character already. Definitely want to see him. He's decent team. Android could definitely use this boost, kinda. I don't know. Android Zenkai 7 has been very strong, but we don't have many other Android options. Just plain old Androids. All right, reduce damage speed by 20% until combo ends when changing combat. Meaning, no matter what, he's going to take 30% less damage. When he's covering change, he takes 50% less damage. Yeah. And on top of that, if it's against a strike attack, he performs a counter cover. All right. And then when he switches standby, of course he's a support unit, of course. Of all this, who would have thought? Restore ally key by 30 and health by 10%. No limit on those, just total. And then, of course, on the very bottom, plus 50% damage inflicted when ally defeated. This is crazy because up until now, he was a just attack unit that had some defense, but now he's also a support unit. He can do it all, kind of thing. And that's very scary and impressive at the same time. Turn power, because that's now kind of a thing to think about. Yeah, I'm honestly not so sure what to say. Those were his abilities, but anyways, very solid unit, I must say. Okay, and here we have Android 18. Of course, they go perfectly together because they're both twins and androids who are in sync. Basic thing, strike card. These are always a bit annoying to face. You have a 1 in 4 chance of like ruining one of the cards, and if you ruin, let's just say, their ultimate or a green or a special card, you could really just change the game right there. Alright, of course, -5 to own special move arts cost. Not many characters have this one either. Well, more than There used to be. At first, it was just that one Transforming Blue Vegeta Saga movie character that came out with the other two androids. I remember that specifically. I was sleeping in a closet. Yeah, I was visiting someone. Anyways, so that's always a solid thing. For 15 time counts, meaning if you had a full combo of 3 strike cards, that'll be 57 key right there. And minus 15 to this, which would make it 35. So yeah, you could do a full combo, not especially to keep back your swipe step or charge step. So yeah, very solid. And of course, for ultimate, it's not crazy, but it's pretty solid. Plus 20% to special move damage, and of course, nullify, restore health when it reaches 0. 20% special move, nothing crazy, but that nullify, restore health when it reaches 0 is very solid. And for 3 time accounts, if you miss it, you could still hit them with something, I believe. If you dodge a dodge. Alright, it is number 18. Plus 20% damage inflicted, draw falling cards, draw 4 new ones. That one is close. Drawing 4 cards, that is pretty solid. Definitely could up your Dragon Ball count pretty quickly, but there's no key recovery in that. That is helpful, but it's not quite meta breaking. Alright, nothing special here. Draw a special arts card, shorten ally substitution count by 5, and restore on key by 50. Definitely not bad. Substitution counts decrease is pretty solid, and yeah, nothing else too great about it. Alright. Of course, she's much more of an attack unit, even though she's just 7% damage inflicted. She's a lot more to support that. For stars, she's against damage against girls, which there's a handful of meta girls. There's Kefla, Android 21. There's Good, Android 21, the green one. A couple of units there and there, so that can come in handy. That's a very general thing. That's not just one team, because there's no girls warrior team that you'd be facing, but you face God, Kiba Vados, or Fusion Warriors of Kelpha. Anyways, on top of that, reduce damage to by 20% for 15 time counts. That's not a cover change, that's just jumping in, so that's pretty solid. Minus 5 the strike arts cost for 15 time counts, also pretty good. And 20% damage inflicted every time she uses an arts card. So that includes green cards. So that's really solid. She could really up her special move damage, just because it's just damage inflicted. Alright, and the last thing is applies falling self to allies when those characters switch standby. Again, very good support. If you keep on swapping these guys in and out, you will keep on getting key. I think they would pair well with Evil Android 21, Transformer 1, because she also gets key back. So you could literally go 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, I said that. Anyways, restore key by 15 and a nice damage buff. Also applies to Falling Fast itself, Universal Saga, or Android. 20% to move the special damage, 20% to the special move damage, and then 40% to key recovery. So again, these guys would really pair well with Android 21 or even Perfect Cell, because he has that countdown thing to substitution count. So again, both very solid units. So let's go ahead and look at the summon. And as you can see, I am doing very well for pre-anniversary. Right now we are officially in the pre-anniversary season. I'm at 17,800 crystals, almost at 18k. My goal is 25k. It's kind of the middle. I'm reaching for 30k, but 25k would be great because besides the first 2 steps, I have 24k. I mean, that's 12k on one banner and 12k on another banner. And I'm assuming there's gonna be 2 banners like last time. And what that means, like the last 2 times, well, that means I can, I believe, do 3 full rotations. I believe, because you do step 2 through 6, and the last step's free. Or maybe it's 5,000. Anyways, I can at the very least do 2 rotations on both banners. So that's 4 full rotations. So a very solid amount. Anyways, Z power list. It's guaranteed, which is nice. Kind of sad to see these other all-star characters. You know, I regret anyone who like summoned the last all-stars banner, because then you just have them appear here with a 6% chance rate being pulled. All right, and you have Kefla. Still, do I have that Vegeta? I honestly do not remember. Decent unit, very forgettable though. I played against them today. Ooh, do have Perfect Cell and Jiren and Tobo and Dispo. And the Trio of Danger, don't care about as much. Champa and Vado, still solid. and 2 Zenkai units. That's 18 types 18. Very fitting. Huh. Skip or summon. Skip. We have anniversary in quite literally 1 month. We're counting down our days now. It's kind of crazy. In fact, I guarantee you'll get like a big tease in just 2 weeks, and we're gonna get little hints coming very soon. But daily, most definitely worth it. And these all-star banners, you almost like guarantee to pull one of the new characters if you do your dailies for a while. I did in the last banner. It's still going. All right. Okay. I got okay. Kefla. That's pretty good. I saw 3 pods. I probably guess I shouldn't skip, but that's still pretty good. A sparkling right off the bat. That's pretty impressive. Kefla, you know, that it could have been one of the other characters that I would have wanted. Anyways, yes, I am doing the dailies on this one because I want a copy of Perfect Cell. That's kind of my goal, even though there's 155 characters, I believe, on this banner. I'm not so sure why I try to pull for some of these before anniversary, but at the same time, I'm doing really good in crystals. And honestly, if you like get really good pulls on anniversary and you have so many crystals, there's not much you can do with it. But anyways, so I consider kind of worth the value to do these dailies now. This one not so much because I've already pulled the hit and I want to try for Goku. Really, I don't really care about him. He'll probably be on the anniversary banner, but this Android 16 on the other hand, I don't even have, so Zenkai. So I definitely want to go for him. Big thing about Zenkais, a bit more old-fashioned, and I'm not big into the Zenkai, so I'll usually just skip when they come out. For instance, this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, right here, right here. Why? Because for starters, he's going to stay here for how much longer? It's 4th month, 7th month. So another 2 weeks. Oh wow, is it already halfway between the year? Okay, so like I was saying, I wouldn't want to spend on them for 2 reasons. One, it's always more valuable to just wait for them to come back up. Now this shoe is a long wait, and then they're kind of out of the meta. But honestly, they've been balancing it, Zenkais, to the point where they're not nearly as crazy like this Android 16. He's crazy when you get that first Zenkai, but this Vegeta, not so much. He's definitely a bit stronger and makes him just much more meta, but he's not anything crazy better. You know, you could still play with him non-Zenkai, but unlike this 16, you could not play with him if he wasn't Zenkai. So yeah, second thing is, this is around for a whole month more, a month and 2 weeks. So the thing is, why is Zenkai a GT unit? And it sucks. GT is easily one of the worst tags in the game right now. Yeah, it is. You would have let's just say again, Zenkai 1. Who are you going to pit him with? Vegeta family. There's other better red units. You know, GT. Why? You don't have anyone else on GT. You just got that LF Goku, which I doubt anyone really pulled. And it's horrible at 2 stars. So what I'm saying is, if you pull him, you don't have any team to pin with, making him almost a worthless character. But let's just say anniversary comes around and you pull a couple good GT cards, then yeah, you can Zenkai him. You just wait for that Zenkai to happen. But if there's 3 good GT characters and you don't want to put them on a team, then you don't have to Zenkai them. So yeah, saving your crystals, very important. Anyways, yes, this banner, very tempted to spend on, honestly, because it has a 1 SP guaranteed, and there's a pretty decent summon list. Some highlights, for me at least, would most definitely be Jiren, Perfect Cell, and Kefla I don't mind pulling, honestly. I still like to use her. And of course, one of the androids. I would say Android 17 is better because he's a solid support, and usually in the game you'll see a lot more attack characters rather than a support character. But honestly, I'd much rather want Android 18. Reason why? Reason 1. Reason 2. reason 3, reason 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 reasons why. Yeah. That's cool. They finally have another Android 18. They've only had a couple. I like how they've Krillin in the background. It's very fitting. Definitely good ship. Married, wholesome couple. Anyways, that's it for me. This is Android 18. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully at 3rd anniversary. Beforehand, I will see you once, and maybe, just maybe, I will get that unboxing video. Anyways, this is Gamer Red Legend. I will see you guys later.